Welcome back to This is Van Color. Let's wrap things up tonight with your friend and mine, a political commentator and YouTuber based in Vancouver with nearly 1 million subscribers. He is JJ McCullough, and this is The Crunch. So JJ, for all the great restaurants that we have throughout British Columbia, is BC known for any particular signature dish that resonates with other provinces or perhaps even other countries?
I kind of think not. And I think that this is actually a bit of a deficiency for our city, that we don't have the kind of like the Philly cheesesteak or the New York pizza slice or sort of something like that, or even like the Montreal poutine or the Montreal bagel. You know, I think like the closest thing we probably have is just salmon, you know, which is more like a staple than a dish.
Sure. And a lot of it does come from the Atlantic as well, which we will talk about. Sockeye salmon for sure, BC.
I know. You always have to ask, is it fresh BC salmon or is it farm salmon, you know? But it's a little weak. And I think it says something about our sort of like cultural underdevelopment as a city and a province.
This is a hot take. Now, I feel like there are going to be viewers from Nanaimo saying, what about the Nanaimo Bar?
What about the Nanaimo Bar? I mean, the Nanaimo Bar, this is like supposedly the great sort of Canadian dessert.
The greatest Canadian dessert.
Yes. You see it in every like blog of like distinctly Canadian things. It's always Nanaimo bars and ketchup chips. But like in all honesty, like when's the last time you ate a Nanaimo bar? I feel like
I can't recall.
I feel like the only time you see Nanaimo bars is like when you're at some sort of like crummy hotel and it's like at the little sad dessert table at the buffet, you know. It's just,
I mean, that's a niche. That's something to be known for.
Yeah, but it's not like part of our culture, right? Like you could say that salmon, you know, I eat salmon with my parents all the time. Like I love having salmon burgers at White Spot and stuff. But, you know, some of these other things, they're too niche. Like they're esoteric things that exist to be entries on a list, as opposed to something that's actually part of our day-to-day lived culture.
What about sushi? What about the California roll, which actually wasn't made in California? It's argued. Some people say that it originated right here in Vancouver.
I'm a big skeptic of this particular theory. I mean, there's competing theories, and one of the theories is the California roll was made in California. That's why it's called the California roll. And then the contrary and like Vancouver theory is that like some Vancouver chef made it up. And why is it called the California roll? Well, you know, I had customers from California, and so I named it after the customer. Like, does that pass the smell test?
A lot of skepticism, I see.
We have the BC roll. That sucks. I mean, it's clearly like one of the worst sushis, right? We claim that one, so...
Is there anything on the horizon out of, you know, BC culinary dishes that you can go, yeah, this could be like our thing that we're known for around the world?
I think what we're known for and what we should be known for is just being like a foodie city, right?
Okay.
It doesn't have to be defined by specific dishes, but, you know, we have a lot of varied cuisine, a lot of high quality restaurants. You know, you can get food from anywhere in the world here, and that's something that's good enough, right? We don't have to think of it just in terms of like the iconic dish. I mean, iconic dishes are fun. You can put them on postcards and have like stuffed animals of them and stuff. And that would be nice if we could participate in that side of the culture. But, you know, I think we're a good food city and we can just be proud of the food culture we have.
So what you're saying is Big Nanaimo Bar should be making plush toys of Nanaimo bars.
I actually made a plush Nanaimo Bar doll. I called it a Nanaimo bear. It's
really?
Like a teddy bear / Nanaimo Bar.
I'm surprised that hasn't taken off.
Yeah, I know. It says something about just how little affinity people actually have for Nanaimo bars at the end of the day.
JJ, you haven't given me a lot of optimism here. So we're a foodie city, but we don't have anything to really call our own and give to the world.
Yeah. And I mean, like, again, it's good and it's bad. I mean, again, like it's nice to be able to sort of participate and to sort of have these kind of like, you know, somewhat meaningless symbols, but they're sort of part of the cultural currency of what it means to be a great city, to have your iconic thing that you can hold up and be proud of. And it's kind of sad that we don't have that. But at the same time, you know, like nobody who lives in Vancouver, I think, would say that this is a city that's sort of bereft of good dining options or good things to eat.
That's very true. JJ, thanks so much for your time tonight. Always a pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
Folks, thank you so much for watching. And thank you to Tanya Tomaszewska, Dana Larson, and JJ McCullough for their time tonight. If you're mad at JJ for his terrible take, shoot me an email, mo@thisisvancolor.com. I'd love to hear your thoughts if you disagreed with any of the views expressed on this program tonight. You can also get my attention on X or TikTok @VanColor. I don't know. Say hello and just yell out your hot take at me if you see me in public. For now, though, this is Van Color, and I'm Mo Amir telling you that in a province where you can be anything, be colorful. Peace.